Hi, beautiful souls. I'm out here with my doggy, and we're just having a little bit of vitamin C, looking at the ocean. Today, I'm sharing a little light on freedom. What does freedom really mean for you? Do you feel free right now? And if not, why not? Is it something that you meditate upon? How can I be more free? Freedom is an inside job. It's got nothing to do with wealth, although there are plenty of things that can assist when you have money. But there are so many beautiful people out there in this world that are very rich and yet depressed, feeling lonely, feeling isolated and fearful. And those kind of emotions are not freeing, not empowering. So we know that it's got nothing to do with money. And I know that you all know that anyway. So having an awareness about the way that we live our lives, what brings us joy, what uplifts us, and what maybe brings us down is, of course, very important. And having openness to try new things, to be adventurous, and to be excited about new possibilities in life will also keep you feeling fresh and invigorated and help you to flourish. Some of the childhood traumas or the way that we grew up will have a part to play in how free we feel, because of course when we are stunted at childhood and made to feel controlled, manipulated, then that can take a little bit of linear time to work through as we move through our lives. But as we get wiser, we start to realize, oh, I do believe this is a distortion, and we're then able to let those things go. What's important is how you feel in your heart and knowing the truth for you. So sometimes that might mean that even though there are lots of very dear, kind-hearted beings giving us advice, if we silence that advice and that external noise and go within and ask the God within, ask the intuition and the inner guidance system that we each have, then we become better at following our own intuition, better at knowing what is working for us and what doesn't work for us. Also, having the courage to let go of emotions, to let go of the stories that we play in our minds about this person did that and that must mean this. Letting go of those, letting go of the standards that we hold for others, letting that all go and just not expecting anything from anyone else, just making sure that we are following a path that is true to us, loving others as they are, but adjusting to make sure that we align with people that bring us joy and that we can also bring them joy, so that we're lighting the paths together and unifying as we move through our lives. It's a beautiful world out there. There's no reason for us to feel stifled or to feel like we're in a cage, but these cages are cages that we've made for ourselves. And if we've made them for ourselves, we can also take ourselves out of them and set ourselves free. Most people will feel free a lot of the time, but there'll be times when something might trigger them and then they might fall backwards, and before they know it, they've become a little bit entangled with their pasts, a little bit, a little bit caught up in the what is of their day to day, instead of seeing the possibilities and being a creator, an imaginative creator, creating expansively and going, you know what, I can create anything, I can be anything, I can do anything. Being as a sovereign being of light. This is how we are setting ourselves up to be as free as we possibly can be. free in each moment, listening to our hearts, listening to the sage wisdom within, knowing the truth of all that we are, and listening to that truth within, so that we truly know ourselves. When we truly know ourselves, we are free. And when we don't act for others or pretend to be something that we're not, people please or keep the peace, or whatever other coping mechanisms we may have adopted through life, when we let go of all of those, let go of the emotions that have tied us down, let go of the standards, the expectations, let go of carrying, letting go of all of that, and just focus on bringing forth more light and love and joy, keeping our hearts open, allowing the space around us to be truly expansive and spacious, removing the wrong, the right, the yes, the no, and the polarity, and just allowing ourselves space to just be in meditation and just merge with all that is, in the sense of everything in this beautiful omniverse, as multidimensional beings of light, and trusting and knowing and being truthful about that we are. Freedom is a birthright. Freedom is the truth within each of us. And all it is just returning back to that truth and saying, you know what? Silence, everyone. I know myself. Because, you do have to practice becoming intuitive. We are intuitive beings, but so many people will look outside of themselves for the answers to things instead of going within and finding the sage wisdom from within. So you do have to practice getting good at that. And if you do have anybody in your life that's a bit too pushy and manipulative and shovey and telling you, oh, that you're wrong or that this is not right, because it does fragment you and it does make you doubt yourself, just say, look, you know what, silence, silence. Let me listen to the wisdom within myself so that I can become really good and masterful at knowing the truth of what is for myself, what works for me. And in doing so, you become freer and freer and freer, and all is well. Thank you for watching. My name's Zaza. Like, subscribe, and share if you feel called to do so. Thank you.